Are we recording now?
Yeah, go.
Oh shit. Okay. Sorry. Do I speak into this?
Yeah, you don't have to be like really close or anything.
Okay. So I'm Vanessa and I'm originally from Saskatchewan. What was it? What am I about?
What are you all about, Vanessa?
What am I all about? I feel like I do a lot of stuff, you know? I'm a professional boxer.
hmm
I'm 3-0. So I'm about that a lot, I guess. I basically box like 5-6 days a week, right? So I do that. I recently ran a high rocks, so I feel like I'm kind of like a jack of all trades. I like doing lots of different stuff.
How was the High Rocks? I did a partner one.
Yeah, I did one too, like doubles,
Yeah.
in Miami. I don't know what you thought of it, but like I thought it was gonna be like so hard. Like,
You went to Miami
yeah, I went
to
to
do it?
yeah,
What the heck?
yeah, I went with my friend Kim, and yeah.
I went to Warman.
Hey, we made it a trip. I went to a boxing gym there. We went to like Miami Heat basketball game,
Wow.
and like she's like, "Let's do a high rocks." I'm like, "Okay." And like on like Instagram, like a bunch of like videos popped up, and like people fall down and like have leg cramps, and I'm just like, what if like you get to a station you can't do it? Like because I was watching these videos and I was like, oh my gosh, like
I'm gonna die.
I'm gonna die. Like I've done Tough Mudder and stuff,
Right.
and I'm just like, oh my gosh. And when I trained for it, like I didn't really do the full course. Like I just did like accessory workouts to train for it. So I was like,
Yeah.
I did wall balls, but like I really like did not do a lot of stuff. So I was just like winging it. And it was so different, like for boxing, like the night before, you don't eat anything. The night before we like went for tacos and
Yeah.
like rice and beans. And I'm like, this is so weird. And so,
Yeah.
but honestly, I like it was hard, but it wasn't like as bad as I thought it was going to be. My legs didn't seize up.
Mhm.
Like the stations to me weren't even like hard either,
Right.
and like it was kind of cool because you can see like where you place in your age category. And I never practiced pulling a sled at all, and I think we placed, like, 13th out of, like, our age category. I think there was, like, 400 and something people, and I was just
Dang.
like, "That's pretty good for not actually, like, actually running it." Like, the practice weight, like, the length, nothing, so
You're strong as heck though.
yeah, I guess, and, like so, yeah, I really liked it. It was just something really, like, different to do. I don't know if I would wanna do, like, a solo high rocks.
You know what was the hardest part for me was the burpee broad jumps.
You know what? That to me, I just flew through that, and
Crazy.
the only thing I did to practice that was, like, have, like, a plate, and I would, like, jump on it, jump back, burpee, jump, and that's
Mm,
what I would do, and me and Kim just, like, went through it, like, the fastest.
crazy.
I don't know what place we got because like, we didn't, like, look, but, that was one of my favorites, and the hardest one to like, it wasn't even that hard, I just wanted to be done was the wall balls.
Yeah, it's just annoying, and
Well,
at the end too,
and you
right?
have to, like there's like a target, right? Like, there's 2 almost, So, like, anyways, and you have to squat, like,
Mhm.
to a certain point.
Certain level.
That one to me was the hardest because I was just like, "I just wanna be done this, like, can we be done this?" But, yeah, no, I didn't think the stations were really that hard.
Yeah,
Like
that's how I felt.
yeah, and, like, the running to me because like, also, like, I didn't know how hard it was gonna be, so, like, our pace was decent, like, for our first time. We also did an extra lap by accident.
Nice.
So, I mean, I would do one again for sure. I don't know if I would ever do solo, but there's relays. You can do
Right,
like all female relays, you can do like co-ed relays,
right.
and I think that would be cool to do. But then you're doing the whole station by yourself.
Yeah,
What did you think of the farmer carries?
easy.
Yeah, but
I
it
do I
felt
do so many, and I do so much kettlebell thing, like,
yeah,
that it felt light.
yeah. And did your
So
legs ever feel compromised? Like at all during it?
uh, maybe just the wall balls.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
But yeah, I felt like the same thing. Like I thought after like the push or like after the sandbag
right.
lunges or like even like the burpee, I thought for sure I would feel it in my legs because you watch the videos and everybody else is feeling it in their legs.
Yeah.
But yeah.
My issue was because with the burpee broad jumps, like,
Mhm.
I just went, and then when I was done, it took me a while to catch my breath.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Like, when I started, going again, it's like it took me, like, maybe 3, 4 minutes. So, like, that was the only part where I had to, like, slow down into the going into my next thing until I
Oh
caught my breath again.
yeah.
Everything else, I just, like, went full
Went
tilt,
through it.
and
Yeah.
I felt fine. And then after the burpee broad jumps, it's like I actually had to be like, "Oh, man," like,
Just chill. Yeah.
I couldn't, like
Yeah. Yeah. No, I liked it. I would definitely do it again.
yeah.
It happens all over, which is so cool.
We did it in winter too, so the running got switched for rowing.
Oh, was rowing a station?
Yeah, it was instead of the run. So you
Oh.
rode that
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
you did, the row instead of the run, the kilometer or whatever it is.
Oh, I probably yeah, that would have been hard.
Yeah, it was worse. I would
Yeah.
have rather ran.
Yeah, the running to me was like I always hear, like, different reviews, like, that's where you get the time,
Right.
or that's where, like, you kind of have, like you kind of like, rest, but you get your breathing back, right?
Mhm.
Because the stations is where you wanna, like, push it, right? But
Yeah, I
I
get
don't know if that's accurate, but
like, if you can do, like, a 3-minute kilometer,
for running?
yeah,
Yeah, oh,
that'd be insane.
yeah,
You'd have, like, a 2 to 3-minute head start on every event.
yeah, no, I mean, it was good. I think our pace was, like, average, like, 6 something, right? But,
Yeah,
yeah, I would
that's
definitely do it
good, that's
again.
cool.
Yeah, but I would go it's so cool, you can, like, literally go everywhere. We were in the airport, our connecting flight, and you could see other people, like, high roxers and stuff, and, like, it's such a big deal, like
I always see the memes,
yeah,
like, just beaking it all the time. I'm
yeah,
just like, "Oh,
yeah, or, like, there's even high rocks running shoes now.
really?"
They were selling them. So I could see, like, why a lot of people kinda get into it, and then they, like, tell you which place you get into, like,
Right.
your categories. Yeah. So
It's kind of like has a similar, like, CrossFit vibe,
yeah,
where, like, it's like a community thing, like,
yeah,
big on when you go to a CrossFit gym, it's like everyone's they're all friends.
yeah, yeah, no, it's cool. I mean, I've never done, like, a CrossFit type of thing, but yeah, yep, it's cool. So, yeah, I guess that's what I'm about is, like, just trying new things. Just, like, went on a ramble, but
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, and, like, now I live in Calgary, so I've been there close to 5 years, which is crazy.
That is crazy.
Yeah,
Just abandoned us here.
I know. Sorry, I come back a lot,
Yeah, it's true.
but yeah, no, so I don't, like, work full time, I don't know.
That's good. So
Yeah,
why boxing? That's I guess let's start there.
yeah,
Why did you start boxing?
okay.
Let's start there.
Okay,
Start at the beginning.
start from the very beginning. Alright, well, with you, I started boxing with you, which is crazy. I mean, like, I guess it first started with kickboxing, right?
Right. I guess, yeah, that was,
Yeah.
like, long ago.
Forever ago, never competed in it, right? And I think I did that for, like, 2 years
Mhm.
and then, like, took a long break. I think I've always been kind of, like, trying new sports, right? So then
Is that where I
boxing
met you? Was kickboxing?
yeah,
At Shears?
yeah, Demi, yeah, you guys, yep. Um, and then I think before I started boxing, I was also, like, getting into powerlifting.
Right.
And then when did you was it, like, around COVID that you opened your
Yeah, during COVID.
yeah, oh,
'Cause yeah,
yeah, and I think I just was doing it just to, like, get fit, right? Like, I think I was, like, the heaviest that I was at, and then I was like, "Hey, I just want to try something new." Kickboxing is fun, but it's, like, a lot of stuff going on, like, kicks, knees, like, elbows, and so I think that's, like, why I started it, and then, yeah, I think I remember we were, like, sparring in your garage. I think I still have the video of me and Demi and, like, Credence, and then I was like, "Oh my gosh, I don't know if I like this," and then, yeah, it just kinda, like, took off, right? Which is
Yeah.
kinda crazy because like, I was just doing it to get fit, right? And then I think you have to be okay with getting hit, right? And
Mhm.
then once I was okay with getting hit, I just kinda went with it.
It's funny because the mentality of, from my experience anyways, from, like, men or and women
Mhm.
is, like, men will join because they want to fight.
Yeah.
Women will join and let me know that they're never gonna fight.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
not why they're doing it. Until they get, like, decent, and then that confidence starts building up,
yeah,
and then they, like, start stepping their toes into sparring, and then they're, like, all of a sudden fighting, and that's Cass too.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
one of the first things she ever said to me, "I'm never fighting." I'm
yeah,
like, "Yeah, that's okay. You don't have to fight." And now she's just a beast, you
yeah.
know?
I think, like, it's slower pace, but I think that's, like, good, right?
Yeah,
Because then
definitely.
you learn the sport,
Yes.
and, like, I still remember when I moved to Calgary, I was checking out different gyms, and that was, like, one of the first times I second time I checked out Dynamite, and it was sparring, and I think if I didn't start sparring here, like, the way we kinda, like, eased into it, like, I think it appeared like I was more experienced than what I was, like, people thought I had way more fights, I had
Mhm.
0, you know? And so but I think it was, like, the pace, right? Like, the confidence piece, you know? So, yeah.
Yeah.
And then I honestly didn't start fighting until I went to Calgary, and I was already, like, I think, like, 2 years into training or
Mhm.
something like that, right?
Yeah.
But I think too with boxing, a lot of people just wanna fight instantly, like, they don't wanna take the time to, like, get the foundations before they step in the ring, right? But
Mhm.
yeah. Yeah, and then took a few fights, and then it was just, like, talks in, like, over a year span of just, like, should I make my pro debut? You know, because like, had to travel constantly to get fights as a female, right? I liked it. I actually prefer fighting, like,
Somewhere else.
somewhere else. I feel like it's just, like, you're there, you're gonna do it, let's do it, right? And then, like, when you're fighting like, it's still cool fighting in front of a lot of people you know, but, oh, it's also really cool to beat up, like, the hometown, like, favorite, right? Like, shock the crowd, but yeah, so yeah.
How many amateur fights did you do?
Like like 8, and
Yeah.
1 was the exhibition at Winnipeg.
Right.
I think I'd still bring that fight up, like,
Yeah. That's a
even though it
good
was an
fight.
exhibition, that was, like, probably one of my favorite fights. The hardest fight, I
Yeah.
think no one has punched me as hard as that girl punched me, and I think it was vice versa,
Yeah.
like
She's telling somebody else that right
yeah, right?
now.
And, like but I think for me, I just, like, learned that, like, you could get rocked, and it's about, like, still, like, pulling through that fight,
Mhm.
you know what I mean?
Mhm.
Yeah, so yeah.
And then you went pro how long ago?
So last February.
Last
So,
February.
like, it's been a year. Yep, crazy. Cause like, I mean, I just started to get fit, so, you know, but
And now
yeah.
you're a pro
And now
boxer.
I'm a pro boxer, so
You were just supposed to do your 4th, but
I
it got
know.
postponed, right?
Yeah, that was, like, disappointing, but I also, I think I was, like, 5 weeks into my fight camp, and they postponed the whole fight card. I mean, it happens, it's boxing,
Yeah.
right? But, I mean, you could be upset about it and, like, get mad, but instantly when I found the news, I was like, "Okay, well, can we find another fight? Like,
Mhm.
what are we gonna do?" And I just, like, used that time okay, I was really working on, like, certain things, so it was like, "Okay, well, this is just to benefit me for my next fight," right? But I still don't know when that next fight will be, but yeah.
Do you remember how you felt with when you did your first pro fight? You
Yeah,
remember, like, what was going through your head or what was
you know what? Okay, like, first of all, you don't wear headgear and the gloves are a lot smaller.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And I think for me, I was just kinda like, "Oh my gosh, like, I do not want a big cut on my face, like, that would suck." And but I think I like the traveling piece of it because I think, as you continue on, you're gonna be traveling, taking on fights, and I think it's just something that you have to, like, get used to,
Mm,
like, and I think as a boxer, you're already going through, like, the uncomfortableness, right? So, like, I was like, I love that piece, right? And when we were fighting, like, I've never had my hands professionally wrapped. So it's just like, "Okay, cool." I don't even know how I like them wrapped.
right.
And honestly, when I got in the ring, okay, back up. I'm also a hot mess before I fight. Like, I probably look chill and calm, but I'm going to the washroom, I don't like, a handful of times, and but once I get into the ring, it's like I'm calm. I'm like, "Well, this girl's gonna beat me up, so, like, you just gotta do what you gotta do," and I think I actually prefer pro boxing, not amateur.
Mm.
People are just more strategic with their punches, right? I also feel like the headgear almost gets in your way. I don't know how you feel, like, I know you don't even wear headgear half the time you spar, but, like
That's why.
yeah,
It's
like, I
because I
just
feel like
found,
that
like,
too.
I was able to, like, move my head better when I was, like, fighting professionally, like, in the match, but yeah.
Yeah, it's sometimes too, it's like there's things that you could just be getting by still hits you when you have headgear on,
Yeah, yeah,
And it's like what it's made of makes it, like, kind of, like, springy too, so it's just kind of I just don't like it.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
just, like, a weird I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the only time I don't wear it is, like, when I'm in a match, but, like, I actually liked not wearing it, so I
Mhm.
was like, "Oh, who knew I didn't like the headgear?" Right? But, yeah, so I think I just also like the style of, like, professional boxing, and I don't know, like, you got to corner me, you coached me, I think, like, halfway through my amateur career, I think I was already kinda, like, looking like an open, like, amateur boxer, like, my style,
Yeah.
so I feel like it just made sense. I mean, I still feel like I'm still pretty green as a professional, right? Like, still have lots of work to do, but yeah.
Yeah, amateurs is just, like it's more who can hit who the most
Yes, yeah.
instead of significant strikes. So, like, little baby tap punches mean the same as, like,
Hard
hard punch.
yeah,
So then it's just like people kinda develop these weird throw as much as you can styles,
yeah,
and there's not as much thinking,
yeah,
whereas pros, like, more slow, you're trying to pick your shots, it's more of
yeah,
like
y
chess game.
yeah, and you could, like so say if it's, like, a four-round fight, in all the 3 rounds, you could be trying to, like, pick something like, set something up, and in the 4th round, you're like, "Okay, you nailed it," right?
Mhm.
And I think that's what, like, playing chess, I don't play chess, but, like, okay, it's also you're able to see people's rhythm, right? As amateur, if they're just constantly throwing, that's not, like, really any rhythm to it, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Especially those first, like, before you go open,
Mhm.
like, those first 10 fights you have, amateur,
Yeah,
like, you're fighting people who haven't even developed a style yet.
yeah,
So they haven't done enough fights to know how they're gonna fight.
yeah.
So they're still doing weird
Yeah,
things.
yeah, honestly, like, if I like, I'll spar anybody, right? But, like, when someone's really green, it's like you can still work on stuff, but yeah, like, it reminds me of when I first started. I'm like, "Ugh, I don't like this," right? So, yeah, but yeah.
So when you 'cause you how you said you're freaking out before a fight, you're a mess. So what makes you step in there anyways?
Well, I mean, to me, okay, which is kinda weird, like, the fight to me is, like, the fun part, right? like, which
Mhm.
is weird because 'cause I'm so nervous, but I think I'm nervous because there's people watching.
Right.
I don't like a lot of attention, and so even walking out to the ring, that part, like, is probably where I'm the most anxious. That I don't know, like, that was forever when you cornered me, but I know anybody that corners me, and I know they'll do this for me, but it's like a check for myself, but, like, I'm always like, "Hold down the ropes for me." And I don't know why, but, like, it's just part of, like, my nervousness, you know? But, yeah, I think it's just the walking out piece, like, all eyes on you, and then once I'm in the ring, I'm, like, settled, right?
Right.
Then I'm like, "Okay, let's do
I'm
this."
here. Yeah.
Yeah, because then it's fun, right? Because it's like, "Okay, well, I did all the work, right?
Mhm.
I trained for this." I'm not worried about that, like, I mean, there's always gonna be stuff to work on before your fight and after your fight, but as long as you're putting the work in and all that, right? So,
Mhm.
yeah,
That's good. Do you have, like, a goal for how many fights you wanna do?
like a year or like in
Or just, like, in
general?
general?
No, which is kind of funny because I feel like some people, like, their goal is like, they have specific goals. And
Yeah.
for me, it's like, well, I'll put the work in.
Yeah. You just
I
wanna get better, right?
Yeah, I like it. I love the sport, so that's why I do it, and I think the moment I stop liking it is when I'll just stop doing it. You know what I mean? And I'll, like, either start coaching,
Right.
you know what I mean? So I
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
have, like, I need to get up to this amount, I need to fight about if it all unravels like that and I am putting in the work, then cool, right? But yeah.
How would you if someone asked you to, like, describe your boxing style,
Oh,
what would you
geez.
say?
I don't know, like, I think I could just tell you what people have said. I
Okay.
think, like, I'm, like, kind of like a counter puncher for
Mhm.
sure. I mean, there's improvement that needs to be for that as well, but I think I'm kind of like a bully for sure. I can be.
And you
So,
hit
like
hard.
and that's
And
crazy.
you talk like you don't.
Yeah, and I actually, like, genuinely don't know how hard I hit.
I
Like,
think
I
so, yeah.
don't at
Uh-huh.
all. And so, like, my trainers, like, my boxing training pals, like, everywhere have told me that I hit hard. I'm like, "I actually don't think that, but okay."
How many times Brittany has sparred you and you're like, "Hey, let's go light today." And then she comes to the corner and she's like, "I thought she said we were going light."
Like, I don't know what it is, like, if my punches are just that snappy or, like, I don't know,
Yeah.
cause like, I actually, like, don't realize how hard it is, and then, like, I've sparred like, you were recently at Dynamite, right? And, like, I've sparred so many of those guys, and sometimes I don't realize how hard my jab is
Mm,
at all until, like, I get, like, a hard punch back, and I'm like, "Oh, sorry," or you know what
right.
I mean? So I really sometimes don't know how hard I hit, actually, and maybe that's a bad thing, but yeah, maybe they're just super snappy, I don't know. Like, I don't know, you see
Yeah.
me fight, what do you think? Are they snappy?
Yeah, like, your jab is very good.
Yeah,
It's very I b but, like, to double on that, you're also very strong.
yeah,
Like, you lift more than most women, you're a very strong, athletic person.
yeah.
So that combined with being able to throw a proper jab,
Scary. Just kidding.
scary. For real.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
I guess so with that, like, how you were saying you're kind of into everything. You lift, you box, and you run quite often.
yeah,
So what is your trainings
like, my
weekly training routine look like?
schedule, oh boy. Like, I try to run 10K a week.
Okay.
If not, like, I think for my fight that fell through, I was, like, running 15K a week.
Mm,
But then I would also, like, incorporate, like, bike sprints.
right, right, right.
Yeah, or just
So when you run, are you trying to go fast or are you trying like just run at like a chill
just
pace?
a steady pace, and
Right.
then, like, the sprints are where I'll, like, run fast, right? So either it's honestly, like, I mean, like, it just depends how my body's feeling, right?
Mm,
I think, like, while you're training and in fight camp, you have to, like, listen to your body, you know? So, like, if I'm feeling a bit sore, I'll go on the bike. Um, But yeah, I think sprints are really important. So like I'll incorporate that and then run 10 to 15K a week. But also I'm also doing like 2-a-days, right? So like boxing Monday evening, I have like one-to-ones Tuesday, and that can like range from just foundation to like tech sparring. And then Wednesdays is usually when I'll do like strength training and like probably a run. And then Thursdays we'll do sparring in the mornings and a circuit, like just like a strength and conditioning. Fridays I'll do pad work. So I usually incorporate pad work like once a week now. And then Saturdays we spar. And Sundays is like technically my like rest day. Sometimes I'll incorporate a run because like I want to make sure I'm getting my runs in, right?
Yeah.
So whether that be like in the morning or it's just one thing, right? But
So you
yeah.
just lift once a week?
Well, like, when I'm, like even if I'm having my one-to-one, we'll incorporate some lifts, but the Wednesdays are when I'm, like, actually doing, like, deadlifts and barbells, and, like, just more stuff like that, so whereas I just, like, leave it up to my coach to decide what we're doing Tuesdays, and the circuit is more like ropes and, like, jumps and
Right.
yeah, yeah,
More like conditioning.
yeah.
What's your favorite lift?
Oh gosh. You know what? I like deadlifts, but I also like pen lay rows.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and, like, I probably should squat, like, barbell squat more, but I also have, like, a bad back,
Mm,
so, like, I can do it, I just, like, really am, like, cautious when it comes to, like, barbell squats for sure.
do you like hack squats?
Yeah, yeah, I don't do them a lot, but I do. I mean, I don't know, like, when I was powerlifting, I did so many different lifts, right? And I would lift heavy, and then when I kinda, like, transitioned just to boxing, I mean, I haven't hit some of my PRs for, like, lifts in, like, years probably,
Right.
and, like, when I was powerlifting, I could, like, bench press, like, I think, like, 140, so I don't even know if I can do that right now, but, but I also love working out my chest, like, incline dumbbell, like, chest
Mm.
press, like, love all that stuff, so, yeah.
So is that your favorite then?
Like, what I all named?
Like,
Like deadlifts,
everything?
Penlay rows.
Like, deadlift is your favorite and your best? Or do you like bench more?
Do I have to pick one? I like
I
them
don't know.
both.
No, that's fine.
I
You
like
can
them both.
do whatever you
I
want.
also have you Penlay rowed? Do you like
That's when
Penlay
it
rows?
goes to the ground?
Yeah,
Every time you said it and it's
yeah.
yeah,
I
I
love
I
I love
like it a lot.
I like that one a lot.
I don't like the normal row.
Me either. Like
Yeah,
the just where you're standing,
yeah,
I don't like that one.
yeah. I like pendule because I actually started doing that with my friend Jason.
Mhm.
That's what he does. I
Yeah.
was like, this is way better.
Way
And I
better.
like how you come to a dead stop every time.
Yep.
I don't like holding it in the air
Yeah.
like that.
I feel like I feel like for me, I can feel my lats a lot better because 'cause you're, like, resetting, you know? I also really like deadlifts with the trap bar
Do
too.
you?
Yeah,
I I haven't done it enough. I've done it a couple of times and I was like, this feels weird.
yeah. I mean, it does, but it's so different compared to, like, just a regular barbell deadlift, right?
I hear it's better for your back.
I heard that too, yeah.
You're like
And
more in line. Like everything's more in line.
yeah, I mean, I also really used to love sumo deadlifts too, and I just, like, don't do them.
Mm.
I'll do, like, dumbbell sumos or, like, kettlebell sumos, but not barbells. Yeah.
Well, let's talk about dynamite boxing. Let's talk about like
Yeah, what do you wanna talk about? You were there. How did you like
yeah,
it?
I
So you
liked it.
sparred?
I liked it a
Man,
lot.
you gave me a bloody nose.
I'm good. That's what you
My
get.
coach literally was like, "You got a bloody nose." I'm like, "You also gave me a bloody nose." So both of my
Like,
coaches
yeah,
gave me bloody
yeah.
noses.
Some
Hasn't happened in forever, like I thought.
I have
I
to come leave my mark.
I mean, I'm not mad, I just thought it was funny. I was like, "Man, my coach comes to visit and gives me a bloody nose."
It's like, that's what I was saying to Shane is like I really liked the environment there.
Mhm.
Like, the environment was like very welcoming, but also just like intense.
Yeah.
And I like that it's full. Like it
Yeah.
was packed.
And you're sparring for an hour straight, and you
Yeah, I
just
like
switch
that.
partners
Yeah.
constant.
I like that because in lots of boxing gyms, it's like two people spar at a time and everybody else just watches them.
Yeah.
And it's such a I'm used to shears, like, I'm used to kickboxing and MMA,
Yeah.
and they all do that. They just spar for the hour and
Switch,
they
yeah.
switch, and I'd never seen everyone just watch two people spar until I went to a boxing gym. I'm just like, "Can we, like, spar out here?" And they're like, "Nope, nope." And I'm
Yeah.
just like, "This is weird, kinda."
Yeah.
This is like a so I'm gonna every sparring class, I'm only gonna spar, like, 2 or 3 rounds?
Yeah.
Like, that
Yeah.
makes no sense. So I like that because and that's what I do with my sparring is everyone just gets a partner
Spars,
and we
yeah.
switch around.
I think it helps you because it, like, helps you be able to, like, spar how many rounds
Right.
in that.
Get that cardio. You don't have to
Yeah.
go as hard
Yeah.
because you're doing a lot of rounds.
Well, and, like, sometimes it's just, like, tech sparring, like, you
Right.
don't need to tee off. I don't
Exactly.
actually think we, like, tee off really, right? Like, we have, like, that did Shane tell you we have, like, a combat league now? And, there's 4 teams, and he picks a day where each team fights each team, and you spar whoever is your opponent. You only spar once, but it's, like, 1 round, 3 minutes, and you just, like
Go for it.
and you need to get a point for your team, right?
Mm.
And
You gotta
then
win the round.
yeah, and
I
then
see.
you go like, I think it's like a team of 8, so then
Cool.
you yeah, which is really cool, we just started it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's a cool way to do it. And
yeah,
it's a cool way to like see how a round's gonna get judged.
yeah, yeah, and, like, so people I've judged, like, you take turns judging,
Right.
and it kinda, like I mean, kind of, like, helps you as, like, someone watching, like, I don't really like to judge, right? Because I feel like I'm just so neutral, I'm like, "Oh, they both did great." I don't know. But, like
I
but
like them both.
yeah, but when you're actually judging for, like, what I told you about, you have to pick one because, like, the person needs a point for their team, so it, like, also helps you learn what to watch for and stuff like that, right? So, yeah, so that's cool.
Yeah.
I'm in a league of, like, all the men, and so that's fun. I don't think I've, like, sparred a girl once in this combat league, but that's okay.
She's like, "Hint, hint."
Yeah, I'm like, "Haha." No. No, it's good. Actually, I'm doing quite decent. Like, I've won against some of the men, so it's
Oh, yeah.
good. So, that's
That's
right.
cool. That's
Yeah,
right.
that's right. But I was saying, like, just at training, um, because at first I'm like, "Oh my gosh," sometimes sparring men is scary because
Yeah.
like, they just have this natural men strength, right? You know, and
Sometimes
so
it can develop bad habits for
yeah,
female fighters.
yeah, but I find, like, I've sparred, let's say, 7 of them, and I've won more than lost, so that's good, but I think it also helps with your IQ,
Mhm.
right? Because like, each fighter's so different, and also, I feel like I'm, like, cautious, but I'm gonna use my IQ. Like, I'm not gonna tee off on, like, a guy, you know, if I know I can't handle it, right? So, I'm either gonna, like, work the outside and just poke my jab, you know? So,
Mhm.
I think it helps you, but yeah, I agree, sometimes it can, like, kinda, like, ruin your confidence depending, you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I know for like, for Cass, 'cause she's mostly spars guys just
Yeah.
because obviously Saskatoon's a small boxing city, not many females at all.
Yeah, or females that wanna spar,
Right.
right? Yeah.
So for her, like, mostly spars guys, and it's so interesting when I watch her spar a guy and then watch her spar a girl.
Yeah.
Ho like, the confidence difference,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
It's like when she spars guys, she's, like, flinching it's like She's flinching when she shouldn't be.
Yeah.
I could tell she's not comfortable,
Yeah.
and it takes her a couple of rounds to get comfortable.
Yeah.
And then when she spurs a girl, she's just naturally comfortable right off the bat.
Yeah.
She just get in there, do her thing, and that's how it is when she fights too. When she fights, she's just there, like she's
Confident.
just
Yeah.
confident,
Yeah.
which is like, so I don't know how much.
So do you notice, like, when she spars guys and then she goes spar girls, does she, like, have any bad, like, habits that she, like, brings on to, like, a fight? You know, like, fighting her own gender? Like like
I I think it's actually pretty. She's pretty good because she kind of has my boxing style,
Yeah.
where she likes to go forward. She likes to be kind of more on the inside. So when she fights the guys, she feels like she can't get on the inside.
Yeah. Or, like, just cautious. Yeah.
Yeah, but then when she fights a girl, she can kind of she's strong too, right? She
She
has
is strong.
strong legs,
Yeah.
so she can kind of be the bully.
Yep. Yeah.
So yeah.
I think, like, for, like, one thing that I noticed sparring guys is, like, it's really helped me. I mean, depending, like, I'm not gonna spar, like, a tall man and think I'm gonna, like, be okay, right? But I think, like, it kind of helps you know if you can take a punch or not.
Mm.
And I think for me, when I was, like, going for my pro debut, because I sparred a lot of the guys, like, at the gym, like, I don't did you meet, like, V when you were there? Like, Shane's son?
Oh
He's one of
yeah,
the
yeah.
coaches.
I met him.
He came for our 3rd pro debut, that like, our 3rd pro, that was his pro debut, but I just remember sparring him and some of the other guys before my pro debut, and I'm like, "These girls aren't gonna hit harder than them."
Right.
And, like, that's kind of the mindset that I have. I'm like, "'Cause they actually hit me."
Hmm.
You know, like, I know that some girls do spar guys, but I also know some of the guys just don't hit the girls hard, and so it's good that Cass can, like, use that and, like,
Yeah.
bring that to her, like, sparring and fights for females, but I also know sometimes it hinders the girls, right? Because the guys aren't working them.
Right.
You know
Right.
what I
Right.
mean? And, like, I know when I sparred the guys, I'm like, "Well, it's actually prepping me, it's helping my mindset because like, there's not gonna be a girl that's gonna hit as hard as some of the guys that I spar."
Yes.
You know what I mean? So,
Yep.
it helps you prepare, right? So
It's good when you can have that mindset, and
yeah.
like you have that mindset, and Cass and Brittany did too.
Yeah.
She didn't care who she sparred.
Yeah, yeah,
But like there is girls who will never spar because there's no other girls.
yeah,
So then they'll just never even try it.
yeah.
And then there's like, I have one girl, Shannon. Have you met Shannon?
I don't know, no.
She's real, like 5 feet tall. She's like 120 pounds,
Oh, maybe I
real
did.
small.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
And it's just like really hard that there's not many females because then like someone like Shannon, it's not really even beneficial for her to spar the guys.
yeah,
It's like the guys that I coach are all probably like 170 or
yeah,
higher,
yeah,
bigger boys, and it's like they're gonna like this 5 foot
yeah,
lady's gonna spar them, and it's like
like,
it's not gonna be a real situation. It's not gonna feel real. It's gonna feel
yeah,
so. Then it's like, and who do I even find for her to
to at least
spar?
start, yeah.
So that's the part where it's tricky,
Yeah, yeah, I mean,
population wise.
yes. Yeah, no, for me, Dynamite's I love Dynamite, but it's also getting to the point that, like, I'm not scared to spar any of the girls there. I can work on things, you can
Yeah.
always work on things, but, like, in the nicest way, like, it's not a challenge for me anymore, and I
Right.
think that's why in this combat league, I'm with all the guys
Mm,
because it is a challenge for me,
right.
whether I'm, like, needing to use my IQ more or, like, what have you, but, like, I know, like, that, like, Michelle and Shane have told me, like, they see a difference when I'm, like, sparring the girls, like, I kinda have this, like, I really don't give a shit attitude when I'm sparring them in the nicest way because like, they don't hurt me, right? And it says a lot when you know your opponent isn't gonna hurt you. You know what I mean? Like, it's
100%.
and I think too, like, even with pro fights, like, sounds kinda, like, sick, right? But, like, I just wanna feel a punch, because I wanna see how hard they hit, because it's like, okay, you have to be, like anybody can catch you, right? Like, there's always, like, sometimes, like, really lucky shots that people get, and, like, yeah, you have to be smart, but also, like, if you're not gonna punch me hard, I know I can, like, do what I want. Like, does that make sense in, like,
Yeah.
the nicest way
I I
possible?
I know
It's just
exactly.
confidence, right? Like, I still respect them in the ring, but,
Yeah.
because I know that
It
it could literally take a lucky shot. I'm not
yeah.
gonna get, like, my hands down and showboat and stuff. I'm not gonna do that, right? But if you don't punch me hard, I'm not gonna, like, respect you as much. And that girl from Winnipeg punched hard.
Heck yeah.
Like, you cornered me, like,
Yeah.
remember that? And I still have, like, a clip of that fight. That
It's
fight was probably one of the hardest fights I've had because she hit so hard, but, like, I go in the corner with you, and there's a clip of me and you laughing, and I'm like, like, "How is that the hardest fight I've ever had?" And I'm, like, in the corner laughing with my coach at the time. Like, kinda twisted and weird, but, you know
That's good though.
it just shows you that I love it,
Yeah.
right? So, but yeah,
Yeah. Boxers are a little sick.
yeah.
You kinda have to be.
Well, yeah,
'Cause how often I get asked, "Why?"
yeah,
It's like, I don't know. It's like the thing I fell in love with, you know?
yeah, you can't
Every
help
time I do a medical, the doctor tries to convince me to quit.
Mm,
They're like, "This isn't healthy for your brain." It's like, "Yeah, well,
yeah.
whatever.
What are the warning signs of, like, when you should stop?
There are none."
Yeah, just keep going.
Yeah. It's,
Yeah,
it's cool though, it's fun, and, like, I can relate to what you're saying because even in my amateur fights, within 30 seconds of, like, kinda seeing how they punch and react to my punches, I already know how the fight's gonna go.
yeah.
It's
Yeah,
like,
you
"Okay,
kinda
this is gonna
know.
be an easy fight.
Yeah,
Okay, this person's not gonna be able to hit me hard."
yeah,
Or then it's like, "Bro, snap," like, fighting Josh,
yeah,
I'm like, "Oh, frick." Like, I could feel the snap, and I'm
yeah,
like, "Okay, this is gonna be tough."
yeah, yep,
And it, like, makes you then you, like, figure out how you're gonna I fought one guy who he had nothing on his punches, so I was like, "I don't even have to move. I'm just gonna guard up and block everything and counter."
yeah,
So, like, I just didn't even have to move my head
yeah,
because everything he threw, I could just absorb it on my arms, and,
yeah,
like, he just had no power behind anything.
yeah,
So
yeah,
then I was just like I didn't even try and dodge anything because I didn't feel like I had to.
yeah.
Didn't wanna waste no energy.
No, totally. I mean, that's just, like, to me, IQ, right?
Yeah.
Like, you just, like I think, like, 2 sayings that, like, was told to me in, like, amateur days and then pros. You actually said this to me, like, I think it was one of my amateur fights in Calgary or wherever, and it was just like, "Just look at the bout as, like, just glamorized sparring." And I don't know why, but, like, I always say that, and I'm like, it just, like but it is, you know what I mean? It really is just that. And to me, that's the funnest part, right? You
Mhm.
can be nervous and all that, but that's just part of it. And then another thing that somebody said, I think was one of my pro fights was like, everybody's aggressive the first round. Like, everybody is. And so I was like, yeah, like,
Mm,
that makes sense because if you can, like, just, like not at bay, but, like, like, let them exert themselves and, like, read them a bit in the first round, like, they're not gonna come out the same way the second round. You know what I mean?
right.
Yeah, and, like, those 2 sayings, I think, have always, like, kind of, like, helped me, along with, like, so many others, but you know what I mean? So,
Mhm.
yeah. Yeah.
That's that's actually a really cool point. Yeah, everyone comes out hard.
Yeah. Yeah, they do, and, like, I don't know about you, but, like, for some reason, I mean, I've only been scheduled for 4 rounds as a pro, but I think I would do better at 6 rounds
Mm,
because I think, like, it just takes me a bit time, like, to
like
get
a slower
into it.
starter.
Yeah, but, like, I mean, it's not like if someone wants to, like, box me in the first round, like, I will, like, meet them
Right.
where they're at, you know? But, yeah, I feel like 6 rounds for me, I would really like.
How do you feel after 4?
Good.
Like, you feel like you can
Yeah, well, I mean, okay, my 3 bouts, like, my 3 fights only went up to, like, 2 or 3 rounds.
Right.
So, like, and I was like, I coulda kept going. Like, I wanted to keep going.
Mm,
And I think even, like, my later fights as an amateur, even the 3 rounds, I'm like, "Let's keep going." Because even then,
mm.
that's when I noticed, like, I could keep going, you know? Yeah.
Do you what when you, I guess, like, what does winning mean to you? I feel like
Yeah,
people put, like, a lot of stress on
pressure.
that, a lot of
Yeah.
pressure on that.
I mean, like, you wanna win, you
Yeah,
know, like, just like with anything, like, you wanna do good, but honestly, like, I'm okay with losing too. I've lost, you know,
right.
and, you know, like, sometimes I find, like, when people do lose in boxing, it's always like, "Oh, the judges scored that wrong," or whatever. Like, you know, sometimes
Right.
when, like, it's a
Yeah,
crowd favorite, like, you know
definitely.
that, and that's okay, like, whatever, like, I was in that ring, I know that I probably won that, but, like, at the end of the day, even if I win or lose, I'm always watching my fights, and I'm always seeing, like, "Okay, I need to work on this, I need to do that, win or lose," like, it doesn't matter, you know? So, to me, it's just, like, getting that experience in the ring,
Right.
you know? I don't know.
Yeah.
So,
I think you nailed it. I think if more people were like that, maybe people wouldn't quit as fast. They wouldn't
yeah.
take things so hard because that's it. Like, what you're doing is seeing if what you're working on is working.
Yeah, yeah. And
And
I
if you
mean,
lose, like, sometimes it's either they are a better boxer
yeah,
and you find that out, or you lose and they weren't a better boxer, but you were maybe shortcutting something, you
yeah,
know? Maybe you weren't as in shape as you thought you were.
yeah,
Maybe that hand was dropping more than you thought it was, you
yeah,
know? Maybe and now it's like, now we can learn,
yeah.
you know?
And I think, like, as an amateur and a pro, when you go to, like, a place, like, you're traveling to fight and you're fighting the hometown favorite, you have to, like, you can't leave it to the judges.
Right.
And, like, I've learned that, you probably have learned that,
Definitely.
everybody as a boxer knows that, but when you lose those matches, I'm like, "Whatever," like, I was in their hometown, I didn't draw them,
Yeah,
you
yeah, yeah.
know, and, like, right? So, like, that's the difference in it, but, yeah, I think the only time if you do lose is if you didn't put the work in,
Mm,
be upset, right? You know? I think as you should be, but not just at yourself,
right.
right? Because if you're not running, if you're not doing part of, like, the fight camp, not taking it seriously, then, like, how are you gonna get the W? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
and I think, like, things that keep me accountable is, like, you notice a difference when you're running, when you go and fight, and then, like, I never wanna like, I don't want to find out what that feels like not to have your cardio up.
Mhm.
Because I think the worst feeling is, like, feeling fatigue, and you feel that when you're sparring, and that's the good place to feel it, right? That's where you should be feeling it, not in your fights,
Right.
right? You know what I
When
mean?
someone's trying to actually hurt you
Yeah.
and now you're exhausted?
Yeah, yeah, so I'm like, and then I think too, like, you wanna make your coaches proud,
Mm,
right? Like, they're cornering you, they're putting in all that time with you, you know, and, like, if you're not gonna, like, be ready for them or but, like, mostly for you, because like, at the end of the day, you're in the ring by yourself. It's not like
mhm.
tagging anybody, right? So, yeah, yeah. Oh,
That's the other part of this sport is it is all on you.
it
You
is,
can't blame anyone else.
yeah, and I think that's what, like, honestly, like, well, if I don't get my run in, like, that's I don't want that to showcase in my fight. I'm just gonna get my run in,
Mm.
you know? And, like, you really have to, like, have that mentality of, like, having just, like, being disciplined. I don't know about you, like, I love working out, but there are days that I don't want to. 100%. There's, like, days that I'd rather just, like, not do it, but, like, when you know you have a fight coming up,
Mhm.
you just have to be disciplined, right? So, no excuses, right? So, yeah.
I honestly use that as a tool to stay disciplined.
What part?
'Cause
Like, sorry.
I,
What part? What did I say? I don't
I
run the
like, I need to have a race, like a run planned or a fight booked.
Yep,
I'm not boxing if I don't have a fight booked.
yeah,
I'm not running if I don't have a run booked. So that's what keeps me
yep,
disciplined. Like, when Demi was pregnant
mhm,
and I knew I wasn't gonna fight for a bit, just, like, I didn't do any boxing.
yeah,
I need to have those things in
something,
place
yep.
or else I'm not working out.
Yeah, you have to have, like, a goal. I don't know, like, because I feel like you're kind of like a jack of all trades too. You like to do a
Mhm.
mixture of things and, like, I don't know, this is, like, kind of like, on topic, but a little off, but, like, for me, I love boxing, but I also need to do something different, I think, to switch it up, and that's exactly why I did high rocks,
Mm.
and I think before that, I used to do, um, like, aquathons or, like, triathlons and,
Right, 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 right.
like, I used to do that too because I always need to have something, like a goal, you
Yeah,
know? So,
me
yeah.
too.
Yeah.
That's why I do the long running now,
Yeah.
because it kinda does feel like a fight or like a training camp where it's like if I run 50 kilometers,
Yeah.
at some point, I'm gonna wish I wasn't there. I'm like, "I could be at home."
Yeah.
But then when I finish, I'm like, I crave that feeling again of, like, on the brink of giving up.
Yeah. Well, I think it, like, tests your
Mhm.
like, your mentality, right? And, like, you can, like, transfer that to, like, boxing. You
Right?
can transfer that to, like, anything,
Everything. Parenting to
Yeah. So
putting up with Demi.
ah. Beep.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Who do you think puts up with who more?
Oh, I like you both. I'm team Demi
Okay,
and Cole.
next topic, next
Yeah.
topic.
Don't make me choose.
Wow.
Yeah,
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 that's good. So what when you feel like with especially like pros not there's not many females in this sport.
yeah.
Like, does that make you feel some kind of way? Is it kind of like annoying, frustrating?
I don't like yes and no, but, like, I mean, like, I also used to play hockey in a very, like, male dominated, like,
Right.
I grew up in a small town where we only had, like, 1 females team. So, like, for me, like, I think it's inevitable, like, men, like, kind of are in more sports than females, right? So, it is what it is, right? I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, it doesn't like, I'm still gonna do it regardless, right? So, yeah. I think too, like, I mean, at my gym, you notice, like actually, I don't know if there was, like, a lot of, like, the younger females there that day or not, but, like, me and Michelle are probably, like, one of the oldest at the gym and, like, probably with, like, the most experience. So, I think with that, because, like, you were there, there's tons of dudes there, and I know I talked to
I
sh
think you 2 are the only 2.
that day.
Yeah.
Yeah, so,
There's
like
like 40 people sparring.
yeah, so, like, there are, like, more girls, so I guess for me, like, I try to just be more present
Mm,
to you know, to show them, right? And, like, I'm a lot older
right.
than them, so it's like if I'm still doing it at my age, like, you
Nice.
know? But, yeah, so just, like, being more present and, like, going to watch them when they fight, Like,
Right, I
I
see.
mean coaching them, but, like, not telling them to fight like me, or
Mm.
like just giving them a little bit of like, advice here and there, but
Do
not
you
to
do you feel like you're taking on more of like a mentor role?
like yes and no, especially with like the combat league because like I'm a captain.
Mm,
And so I like it though because you're talking to like the younger kids
right.
more. And so you're getting to know more of them and like vice versa, right? Like it's not like I'll go talk to them, like I'll say hi, but it's not like you're like conversing with them beforehand, right?
Mm,
So yeah, so like that piece is definitely like a mentorship. I like that. Like I like coaching, but I'm not there yet. Like because I just feel like I want to focus like as a pro and I feel like if I take on coaching,
mm,
like to me it would be hard, right? Like kudos to people that can do it, but for me it's just like, I also work, like, 3 other jobs, so
yeah, yeah.
it would just be a lot, so, like, I like being a captain, I can, like, mentor and you know what I mean? And, like, that's where it is for now, right? But yeah.
What do you say to people who haven't started fighting or competing, even amateur, but they're thinking about it?
Yeah, feel like right now at the gym, there's, like, kind of, like, a lot of people at that, like, stage, and I'm just like, "Just do it." Like, I don't know, I feel like it's just
Yeah,
like I'm
yeah,
like, You're putting in so much work,"
right.
like but I also tell them, like I tell them my experience, right? Like, "Hey, I trained for 2 years before I actually got my first fight.
Mm.
Like, just go with it." And I think, like, once I tell them that, they're like, "Really?" I'm like, "Mhm." Like, takes time, So, I don't know. Like, you're a coach, you're making your pro debut, like don't you think it takes people time? Like, or would you rush someone to get into a fight?
I think it's
Or, like, do you think it's, like,
it,
athlete dependent?
yeah. I
Yeah.
think it's athlete dependent
Yeah.
because I think it's the mental.
Yeah.
That's the side that is the part that takes the time to develop.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
if somebody doesn't have the skills or their skills are a little bit not as sharp, but they're mentally there,
Yeah.
I can find somebody else who isn't as sharp.
Yeah.
So I can the nice thing about amateur and pro's the same,
Mhm. Yep.
you could find somebody at their level,
Yeah.
or a little bit under their level maybe so that they get that mental boost that they
Yeah.
need.
Yeah.
Whereas the thing that I think is audible boxing that maybe I don't agree with is like I would if somebody doesn't want to compete, that's fine.
Yeah.
But I would always tell them they should
Yeah. Yep.
because there's no other sport that you don't play and practice.
Yeah. Yep.
Basketball, football, whatever, like you would never train for 2 years to play your first game
Yes. Yep.
because you don't even know what you're training because you don't know what you're good at. You don't know how you react out there. You don't know. You've
Yep.
never done it. Inspiring isn't doing it.
No.
It once you're in a ring with people watching and it feels like fight or flight, then your real tendencies come out. And
Oh,
now we can go back and be like, okay, like you
yeah.
look good on pads, but your hands dropped, you
Yeah.
started breathing weird, you know? So that's where I'm like,
Yeah.
I feel like people should be fighting and learning.
Yep.
And because of how safe amateur is,
Mhm.
whereas obviously pros, you'll take more. They'll let it go a little bit longer. Whereas amateur,
Yeah, they
Alberta's the Wild West. I've seen some crazy things in Alberta, but Saskatchewan,
is there like, they're
like
more
if your head
strict?
snaps back, they're stopping the fight.
Oh,
If you
really?
get dropped, there's no chance ever here that
Like
you'd get dropped and get back up and keep fighting.
oh,
They're stopping it.
yeah.
Uh so like you, it's very rare that you're gonna take damage here.
Yeah.
So like I feel like if you think you want to compete like you should be competing and learning because it's just like doesn't transition the same.
Yeah, I think, like, touching on that, like, I think when was an amateur, I feel like all the skills that you're learning and you like put in your like back in your like toolbox and stuff. Like I feel like for me, I fought a lot different than I sparred. I almost
Mm,
fought better
right.
than how I sparred,
Yeah.
and I don't know why, but um
I think that's common.
yeah, yeah, like
And the reverse is common,
yeah,
where some people spar really well, and when they go in the ring,
like
they just can't do it with
freeze or
right.
whatever. Yeah. Yeah, so yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that's where it's like you gotta find that out.
For sure. And I think
But if you're not ready,
yeah,
you don't wanna push somebody in who doesn't wanna be there either.
yeah,
That's why I suggest it, but I would never be like, "No, you have to take this fight."
yeah, yeah. No, because it's not doing anyone like
Yeah.
any benefit, right? But I think too, it's like good to ease into sparring.
Right.
Like I think when you coached me, like we did that perfectly, right? Like
Definitely.
it wasn't to the point like where we hated it. It was very like technical too,
Mhm.
and I think that like helped a lot,
Yeah.
right? And I think that's how it should be, so I'm happy you're not throwing girls against your
Yeah,
6
yeah.
feet tall men, right? Like
Yeah,
not that you would,
it's
but
very rare that we spar hard, to be
yeah.
honest.
Yeah, and I
Like, if you have a fight coming up, I feel like you should spar hard once or twice.
yeah.
You don't wanna get hit hard the first time in your first fight,
No, yeah.
but, like, 95% of the time, we don't gotta be going hard.
No, no. I agree with that,
Yeah,
honestly. I think, like, tech sparring and, like, a good pace is gonna do you a lot better,
yeah,
and then, like, yeah, 1 or 2 hard spars, like, during your fight camp, like, I think that's good.
yeah, I
Yeah,
agree.
yeah.
Wicked.
Wicked. You agree.
We're over an we're over an hour.
Oh my gosh, just
When's your thing? When do you have to be wherever you're going?
I can go, like, a little bit longer, like 6:30,
Okay.
whatever. I don't know, unless you're done talking to me.
I'm done with you.
Yeah, that's it.
You know? Okay, let's,
Checkmate. Mic drop. We did it. I finally did a podcast.
I know.
Whoa.
I've, how long have I known you?
My gosh, I don't know.
Like 15 years?
I was going to university, right? When I met you guys? Like 2007?
No.
No?
I graduated 2009,
Okay, so no.
but we moved here, like, pretty soon after.
Okay, so it probably
So
was like,
2009, 2010, probably?
let's say 2010. I mean,
Okay,
Facebook would tell us,
I
like,
guess.
I mean,
So,
it's a long time.
it's a long time.
2026, right?
Yeah. Our,
That's a
hobbies were a lot different back then.
very different. I'm happy that we
Yeah.
outgrew some of those hobbies.
Graham Flints.
Yeah. Oh god.
But yeah, it's a long time to know somebody, and for let's say 15, let's say 16 years,
Yeah.
and for 16 years, I've been trying to get you on this podcast. Just
Lie.
kidding. Just kidding. But no,
Yeah.
it's awesome that you finally came on, and it almost didn't happen again this time.
Yeah, I know. I know. I made time for you.
Thank you.
I made time for the podcast.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, if there's any final thing you want to say, any shout outs, anything you want
Shout
to
out.
speak on, go for it.
Man, I don't know. I think I don't think I have anything else to talk about. Shout outs. Yeah, thanks for inviting me. Thanks for actually, you know, yeah, getting me on here.
Mm,
Definitely out of my comfort zone for sure. But it felt good,
yeah.
honestly.
You're
Just
not nervous
chatting.
no more, huh?
No.
See?
I mean, I'm just like, I don't know what else to talk about.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, thanks for coming on.
Yeah.
Thanks for being our friend. Demi loves you.
Aw, I love
A
Demi.
little Ukrainian friendship.
Yeah, Yuki's. Yuki's for life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Peace.
Peace and love.
Peace.